Could you talk about how the defense did in holding Texas Tech to so many career lows, or so many lows in the season?
Well, they tackled really well, first of all, and anytime you're going to play good defense, you got to tackle well. They had a very simple game plan because of their speed and pace of getting to the line and running plays, and that allowed them to focus on the formations and the plays that they had to defend with less defenses. And I think they did a really good job, staff and players together, of arriving at that point Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Your defensive backs did well, not just Saturday, but they've done well all season. Talk about them and everything they've done in this passing game so far.
Well, it was fun to get two interceptions out of them, certainly. And both were good plays, and we could have had others this year. We dropped some balls, but we had two more opportunities with Leonard and Jacquez, where we could have had a couple more Saturday night. I thought we played the quick stuff faster, and I think we've been improving on that as a secondary. Having 5 DBs out there more recently with Durrell getting more playing time and TB getting more snaps at the nickel has helped us have a faster unit on the field. Jacquez Washington, I can't say enough about his leadership and his intelligence of getting us in the right stuff with very little slip-ups in that regard.
Was it easy to get to sleep when you got back at 2:45 or whatever it was?
It was. It was about 3:15. I think when I was crawling into bed, and I don't sleep on planes very well, so I was up the whole way home. But yeah, once I crawled into bed, I was able to say goodnight to my dog and go to sleep.
There appeared to be a miscommunication on that first field goal by Grant. Was that supposed to be Zach out there?
Zach should have been on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Zach was the guy, especially with the wind at his back, that we felt could hit it from 50 even Saturday night, and miscommunication that I take the blame for.
Talk about the running game overall and what went right during the game that allowed you to get so many yards.
Well, I thought they had a great plan. I thought they had a great plan with getting the tight end involved and being a lead blocker and getting us into some two-back types of running plays. And then it was one of those things where, in certain games, there is a snowball effect, and once we were effective with it, then the kids got confident in that, and I think our blocking improved as the game went along, and then the fact that we were able to do it with a number of weapons helps. Jared adds to that as a running quarterback. Still has great escapability. Still is fast, but still I've never said is a great runner as far as a quarterback run game. And Jared is a better runner, and he showed that Saturday night, making people miss and cutting back against the grain, as well as his decisions he made whether to give it or keep it. And he was still short on a couple of those, which he should have done this instead of that.
Is this the kind of complete game you were waiting for and expecting really to come?
Absolutely. Sure wish it would have came sooner rather than later, but I'll take it in the 8th week of the season versus a top 20 team. It was a complete game. We've played good football, but we haven't played a complete game, and it was thoroughly a complete game, special teams included.
I know you were asked yesterday, common denominators between all these big wins you guys keep getting year in, year out. But to start that off, though, what does it take to kind of get a team to sport, early on when you're still building part of the first year, to get the team to the point where you can get those wins? What has to happen between, day you get hired early on to let yourself get there?
I think it's just a daily building process. Culture is an often used word in athletics today. But it's truly applicable in what you're trying to accomplish. And I think from day one, we started to build our culture as blue collar. We are hard working guys. We're never going to have the most talent in this league and the most talent on our schedule. The truth is, in 8 games, we've been picked to win one time. That's the truth. I don't know how many other teams in the country have won 3 games more than they're predicted to win. I challenge you to find that answer, because I doubt it's very many. and by building it one day at a time through that work ethic and trying to do things right and trying to be sound with what we do and play hard all the time and play together, I think you just put yourself in that position that you're capable of that every now and then. Now, I mean, if you look back at them, the Nebraska victory, 8 turnovers to 0. I mean, you should win that game. The Texas victory, we caught them after a huge victory for them. They beat Nebraska in Lincoln the week before, and what was billed as one of those type of deals because one causing the other to leave the league. And then we beat Texas Tech after they got back at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning after beating the number 1 ranked team. So I mean, we were at the right place at the right time in those wins. But I contend that we kept playing Cyclone football as we crossed those roads.
With the kids, is that one of those things that it kind of snowballs though? Each time you get it, it kind of goes, okay, now we can do it. We know we can do it. It just kind of keeps growing.
I think most definitely there's a belief in that and that they're capable of doing it. I still tell you that, and I don't know how many games I've coached at this point here, but I've never taken a field without a belief that our kids felt if they went out and executed what the game plans were and so forth, that they win the football game. And I still haven't come across that game yet. And we all know there's been blowouts in that, but I've never felt that our kids had that mindset. We've got no chance today. And with 4 games left, we got 3 teams in the top 17, I think it is. So the odds are going to be stacked against us again as we approach the remainder of the season, and I know they'll prepare everyone to win.
So you're now 2-0 against Tommy Tuberville. Could you walk us through the exchange between him and you after the game?
Yeah, I mean, he was very complimentary of our football team and the effort that we gave Saturday night. He and I are good friends. You come across guys in this profession that are first class in every way that they represent themselves in this profession, and he's one of those guys. I mean, he was a great guy to work for. He's great for the sport. He's great for Texas Tech and then those kids and the staff members that are in that program. So it was no surprise to me. It was a very cordial exchange, and he was very complimentary of our football team.
Any injury updates tonight?
Banged and bruised, but everybody worked today. I'm trying to think if anybody left the game. Jared did. Hollis hip pointer, but worked today. Barnett did everything today, and Tufty was out there moving around. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll have everybody that was there yesterday next week, and nobody coming back. Nobody coming back.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thank you.
Coach.